Yeah! Now that's a big league slide, huh, Coach?
Damn it! I think it's broken.
Peter, that's enough.
Lois, you may not be the young filly you were when I met you, but you're still my reliable old plow horse who's there each day to pull the plow, to help around the barn, and let the husband horse slap a batch at her now and then. Well, I guess that's it. I love you, sweetheart.
Lois!
Mom?
Jeez, what the hell's her problem?
Peter Griffin's toxic marriage with Lois in Family Guy often crosses into abuse, mixing physical harm, emotional torment, and exploitation for laughs. Peter's selfishness repeatedly hurts her, from pouring hot grease on her during his antics to force-feeding her for his own pleasure. Psychological digs like mocking her age or gray hair chip away at her self-esteem. Let's dive in. Peter and Lois go to the Red Sox fantasy camp in Peter's lost youth.
Hey there, sluggers. Welcome to Red Sox Fantasy Weekend. Well, who's this? We've never had a lady come out for this before.
Oh, no, that's my wife. She's just dropping me off.
Lois proves to be an impressive athlete during training.
It's a little like tennis. Did you see that, Peter? I'm doing it all.
Damn it. This is supposed to be my weekend.
She performs well in drills, catches the attention of the coaching staff, and seems genuinely engaged in the experience.
Let's flash some leather, huh, guys?
Who wants to play second?
I will.
Lois, why don't you take second?
How could he not see that? I even held up my arm with my other hand.
That is the most noticeable way to raise your hand.
Peter, however, can't handle being outperformed.
Okay, Lois, catch the ball, and if your foot comes off the bag, just tag Peter on any part of his body.
How could I miss, right? It'll be like tagging a barn. Sorry, Peter. That's baseball.
I'll show you baseball, you sexually unsatisfied wife.
Instead of supporting her, he decides to remove her from competition. During a practice session, Peter intentionally charges at Lois full force, shattering her leg on impact. Lois collapses in pain as Peter celebrates the collision, drawing attention to himself.
Yeah! Now that's a big league slide, huh, Coach?
Damn it! I think it's broken.
Griffin, what are you, an idiot?
Coach reacts in shock while Lois remains injured on the field. After a pregnancy scare, Lois asks Peter to get a vasectomy in sibling rivalry.
Although I gotta tell you, I was kind of getting used to the idea of having a little brother or sister.
Peter, we can't risk these things anymore.
You're absolutely right. Lois, you're getting your tubes tied.
Why should I get my tubes tied? You should get a vasectomy.
Peter later claims the procedure made him feel emasculated, and he withdraws emotionally and physically from their relationship.
Peter, we have to talk. We haven't had sex since your vasectomy.
Yeah, I just don't feel like it, Lois, seeing as how I'm not a real man anymore.
Honey, it was just a simple operation. It's no reason to give up on your sex life.
I don't know, Lois. I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Lois begins stress eating to cope with the rejection.
I'm just gonna grab something, too, and go back to bed. Alone. Again. Night.
You know, Lois has gotten kind of fat since you guys stopped having sex. Might be time to, have some sex.
Peter mocks her weight gain in public and private, calling her names at parties and at home.
All right, bring her through.
Peter, stop it. For God's sakes, you're embarrassing me.
Eventually, Peter becomes aroused by Lois's added weight.
Harder.
Ow, Peter,
Ow,
if you just,
Lois, that hurts.
stop for 1 second and Ow. Peter, are we having sex?
Let's check. Just lift up that fold right there. Yep.
And encourages her to eat even more.
Lois, last night was amazing.
It was, wasn't it?
Fat sex is the hottest sex we've ever had. There were so many boobs, I didn't know whose boobs I was grabbing. Your boobs or my boobs?
This leads to coercive behavior, including force feeding.
Now come here, my fat concubine.
Peter, I'm not even hungry.
I want you bigger. I want you fatter. It will please me.
Lois's health deteriorates, and she suffers a heart attack caused by the physical strain.
Peter, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, me too, sweetie, me too.
No, Peter, I'm really having a heart attack.
Oh my God, you serious? Honey, I'm sorry I tried to make you into something you're not. I love you no matter what size you are. Although I gotta admit, I'm gonna miss eating cereal out of the dimples on your ass.
Well, Mrs. Griffin, you rest up for a few days and you'll be just fine.
Lois then takes martial arts classes for self-defense and personal growth in lethal weapons.
You left kick, right kick, punch combo, stomp, beautiful, again, left kick.
Wow, you're doing great for your first lesson.
I'm really cutting loose.
She gains both skill and confidence through her training. After seeing Lois successfully defend herself during a confrontation, Peter sees her ability as a money-making opportunity.
Oh my God, stop fighting!
Holy crap!
Oh my God.
He puts a sign outside their house advertising paid fights with Lois.
Come one, come all. She floats like a butterfly and stings like when I pee.
Peter, I am not a sideshow attraction. At least not anymore. Me likey bouncy, me likey bouncy.
Strangers start arriving to fight her, people she never invited or agreed to face. Peter collects payments and keeps the fights going. Later, Peter tells Lois he's taking her on a date. She prepares, thinking it's a genuine effort to reconnect.
Wow, look at them run.
Wait a second, Brian. That gives me an idea.
But instead, he brings her to a rough bar full of confrontational patrons.
Oh, that drunken clam. Why couldn't we go someplace fancy, like the Olive Garden? Oh, the breadsticks. Me likey breadsticks, me likey...
Once inside, Peter deliberately provokes people with insults, hoping to start fights that Lois will be forced to break up.
Excuse me, New Yorker. I think you're in my seat and I had sex with your mother last night.
Peter, are you crazy?
What did you say?
Oh, about the seat or about my plowing your father's wife?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Even as Lois expresses anger and confusion, Peter continues stirring trouble, repeatedly putting her in danger for his own amusement.
That's right. Go back where you came from, you bastards.
In the episode Da Boom, Peter meets a man in a chicken costume who warns him that the year 2000 will bring disaster.
Y2K.
Y2K? What are you selling, chicken or sex jelly?
Haven't you heard? At midnight, every computer in the world is gonna fail.
Convinced the apocalypse is coming, Peter decides the safest thing to do is to lock his family in the basement.
Peter, you've been down there all day. I hope you're all ready. Ah!
Oh my God! The government is here! Run, E.T., run!
The end of the world is coming.
His family, however, wants to celebrate New Year's Eve.
Peter, we are not missing a once-in-a-lifetime event because of some wacko doomsday theory.
Okay.
To trick them into going downstairs, Peter tells them there are surprise gifts waiting. Once they're inside, he reveals his plan to keep them confined indefinitely. Lois quickly realizes what he's done and says she's leaving.
I'm gonna name him Sparky and then I'm gonna get on.
Peter, if you want to stay here, that's fine. But we're going to the party. Kids?
The kids side with her. In response, Peter pushes Lois down the stairs.
Honey, are you pregnant?
No.
After briefly checking if she's pregnant, he goes right back to preparing for the supposed end of the world, ignoring what he's just done. In North by North Quahog, Lois buys new bed sheets to try to rekindle intimacy in her marriage.
Honey, what do you say we christen these new sheets, huh?
Why, Lois Griffin, you naughty girl.
That's me.
You dirty hustler.
She sees it as a chance to reconnect and starts a romantic moment with Peter. Instead of reciprocating, Peter mocks her with hurtful, degrading comments.
You filthy, stinky prostitute.
Okay, I get it.
You foul venereal disease carrying streetwalking whore.
All right, that's enough.
Later, Lois suggests a second honeymoon to repair their relationship. Peter agrees.
I don't know. I just don't feel that spark anymore. I mean, a honeymoon. Ah, so much rug burn.
Wait a second, Lois. That's what we need. We'll go on a second honeymoon.
Peter, that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, we'll be just like the honeymooners.
And they head out on a road trip.
Hey, Lois, honey. Sweetheart? Oh, you're awake. Hey, can you hand me the pretzels?
While Lois dozes off in the passenger seat, Peter starts reading a book, holding it so high he can't see the road.
Look at all those hamburgers. You can't eat all those hamburgers, you stupid fella. Oh, jeez!
The car crashes into a tree. Because Lois's side doesn't have an airbag, she's injured.
Whoa!
Peter, what the hell is wrong with you? I fall asleep for 10 minutes and you plow the car into a tree? Oh my God, you gotta pay attention to the road. We could have been killed.
When she confronts Peter, shaken and scared, he simply lifts the book again, using it to block her from sight rather than acknowledging her pain.
It's totaled. It's completely totaled, Peter. Oh, this is just terrific. How are we gonna get... Oh my God. I knew I should have driven. I should always drive. I cannot trust you, Peter Griffin.
On Lois's birthday, during the episode Lois comes out of her shell, friends and family gather for a party.
Surprise! Yay! Birthday!
Oh my God!
Happy birthday, Lois!
You guys shouldn't have done this.
Hey, anytime you can celebrate the end of someone's periods.
Everyone, I have something to say.
Peter stands up to make what seems like a heartfelt toast, but instead he publicly mocks Lois's appearance.
You know, life has a way of changing things. What were once two firm, impressive mountain peaks have become a barren, strip-mined, muddy landslide that droops ever downward. What were once pink and succulent rose petals now take the form of the shredded, raggedy, blown-out end piece of a practical joker's exploding cigar.
Comparing her body to damaged objects and calling her a plow horse.
But you're still my reliable old plow horse who's there each day to pull the plow, to help around the barn, and let the husband horse slap a batch at her now and then.
The speech leaves Lois humiliated in front of everyone, and the incident deepens her struggle with aging and self-esteem.
Lois!
Mom?
Jeez, what the hell's her problem?
Peter, she was already feeling insecure about her age, and then you went and gave her that horrible speech. I don't blame her. Nobody likes to be humiliated in public.
Peter takes an intelligence test and is told his score classifies him as intellectually disabled.
Well, here they are, Brian, my test results. Read them and weep.
Peter, according to this, you're not a genius. In fact, you're mentally retarded.
Rather than taking the diagnosis seriously, he treats it as a free pass to behave irresponsibly.
I mean, what's the purpose? Oh, shiny red ball.
Peter, watch out!
He disrupts church services.
And on the 6th day, God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creatures and..."
Bible fight!
Intrudes on women's restrooms.
Sorry, retarded.
Oh, that's okay then.
Don't know any better.
Oh.
And causes chaos in public spaces.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through, special needs. Yeah, I'll have a, oh, is this thing on? Attention restaurant customers.
Things spiral out of control when Peter storms behind the counter at a fast food restaurant and tries to take over. In the chaos, he grabs a container of boiling oil and accidentally spills it onto Lois.
The fryer-later. Oh, I am so taking this.
She screams as the hot grease burns her skin. The injuries are severe, requiring hospitalization and a painful recovery.
Lois? Hey, how you doing, honey? Listen, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom, so I'm just gonna, Here we go.
This series of incidents highlights Peter's pattern of reckless, thoughtless behavior and how deeply it harms Lois, physically and emotionally.
Oh, God, hang on.
In Lottery Fever, Peter asks Lois for a large sum of money to start a restaurant.
Lois, I need $28,000.
For what?
I've decided I want to open a sushi restaurant.
What do you know about sushi?
I don't care about the sushi. I just want to yell at customers when they walk in the door. Irashaimase! Hajimemashite! Here comes our black guy!
Lois refuses, explaining that their finances are unstable and that such an investment would be risky.
Peter, you're not getting money for that or anything else. We're running seriously low on cash right now. In fact, I may have to get my own full-time job.
Jeez, are we really living that close to the edge?
You know we are, Brian. Why do you think we waited so long to take you to the groomers last month?
Soon after, Peter learns about a massive lottery jackpot and secretly takes out a second mortgage on their home to buy tickets.
Oh my God, Peter, there are thousands of lottery tickets here. Where did you get the money for all these?
Simple. I took out a second mortgage on a house.
What?
Peter, this is idiotic. Your odds of winning are like 100 million to 1. Don't you know the lottery is just a tax on stupid people?
The family spends days working through stacks of tickets.
Well, that's it. 3 days wasted looking through 200,000 lottery tickets.
Those weren't the lottery tickets. That was a test. These are the lottery tickets.
Until, against all odds, one turns out to be a winner.
Oh my God! We won!
What?
Let me see that. Yes, we won the lottery! I'm getting a penis butler.
Sir?
All right, buttle my penis. Buttle it!
Overnight, they become wealthy.
Lives are gonna be so much better.
You sure it was such a good idea to cash that lottery check? It seems foolish to have all this money lying around.
Oh, you'd rather have it down at the bank where the Jewish guys can leer at it?
Yeah!
But instead of managing the money responsibly, Peter refuses to deposit it in a bank and starts spending recklessly.
Peter, my God, what the hell are you wearing?
It's a solid gold tuxedo, Lois. I had to fight 3 rappers down at the nonsense store for this.
Look, Peter, this is not who we are. I'm worried the money is changing this family and not the way you hoped.
He ignores their debts, including the mortgage he took out.
Oh my God. Peter, it's beautiful. Is it a blood diamond?
Ah, the bloodiest. The 2 kids who found it were forced to murder each other.
The fortune disappears quickly, the house goes into foreclosure, and the family ends up homeless.
I can't believe it. We lost everything.
What do we do now? Well, seems like our only hope is the lottery. Holy we won twice and we're right back here again.
Once again, Lois is left to pick up the pieces from Peter's financial chaos. During Peter's birthday celebration in Baby, You Knock Me Out.
Here, Peter, why don't you open my gift?
Oh, Zales.
Yeah, it's just a box, Peter.
Tickets to Foxy Boxing?
Yes, this cool thing where girls in bikinis box each other. We're all going Saturday night.
The event's announcer invites any woman in the crowd to challenge the boxing champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We've reached that part of the evening when our house champion takes on all challengers. Any of you lovely ladies like to try your hand in the ring?
Lois shows no interest, but Peter volunteers her anyway.
I'm not fighting anyone.
Oh. Well, good thing I made this plaster mold of your hand and forearm. Hey, buddy, over here!
I see a woman's hand and forearm at table 8.
Damn it, Peter!
She refuses, saying she doesn't want to fight, yet Peter ignores her and pushes her toward the ring.
Please, Lois, come on, you gotta fight it!
Come on, Lois, get in there, take her down!
Come on.
It'll be awesome!
I'd really like to see that.
All right. If it'll shut you all up, I'll do it.
Surprisingly, Lois wins the match.
No matter what you do for the rest of your life, you'll always be garbage.
A boxing promoter later tells Peter that Lois could have a real future in the sport. Without asking her, Peter agrees.
She could make some serious money as a professional.
Wow, you really think so?
Oh, sure. Women's boxing is a rapidly growing part of the field.
The next morning, Peter announces that Lois will become a professional boxer. Lois insists she has no interest.
I'm a fight promoter now, and I got you another fight. You're boxing tonight at the Quahog Civic Center.
Are you out of your mind? No, Peter, that was a one-time thing, all right?
Peter seems to apologize and invites her to a romantic dinner to make up for it. He blindfolds her, leading her to believe they're headed to a restaurant.
I'll take you somewhere real fancy and romantic for dinner, just the 2 of us, and in return, I get to try and convince you to fight.
Well, going out for dinner would be nice, but I'm not changing my mind.
When the blindfold comes off, Lois realizes she's standing in a boxing ring, surrounded by cheering fans.
It's your boxing match.
Son of a bitch, damn it, Peter. I told you I don't want to be a boxer. Who the hell do you think you are?
There you go, use that anger.
Under pressure, Lois fights and wins again.
3, 9, 10, we have a winner!
Despite her victories, the episode highlights how Peter repeatedly disregards Lois's consent, manipulates her expectations, and makes choices about her body and career without her involvement. In When You Wish Upon a Weinstein, a door-to-door salesman arrives claiming that a volcanic eruption in Rhode Island is imminent and offering volcano insurance.
Go on.
So perhaps you'd be interested in something every homeowner cannot be without: volcano insurance.
Go on.
According to my uncle, who's a real whiz with volcanoes, a volcano is coming this way.
I too have an uncle.
Peter believes him instantly.
I don't know. Let's say $200.
$200? That's more than I spent on all that handsome cream. I don't have that kind of money.
What about that jar of money?
No way, that's Lois's rainy day fund.
Ah, come on.
With no money of his own, Peter takes Lois's emergency savings without asking and uses them to buy the useless policy.
I bought us volcano insurance.
Volcano insurance? That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's the same thing you said when you talked me out of getting that cloud insurance. Look at them up there, just plotting, picking their moment.
Those funds had been carefully set aside for real emergencies, like Meg's new eyeglasses.
And your daughter just so happens to need a new pair of glasses.
Lois, no one really needs glasses.
You wear glasses.
That's only to fool the man from the draft board.
Lois voices how isolated she feels being excluded from financial decisions and expresses that she no longer feels she has a dependable partner.
Mother, you know how I hate asking for money, but... Mother, Peter's an excellent provider. No, Mother, I do not think I'd be better off married to a chimp. I don't care how well that chimp across the street is doing.
Peter's impulsive choice directly impacts the family's ability to cover basic needs.
I gotta get a Greenstein or a Rosenblatt of my very own.
Episode The Courtship of Stewie's Father opens with Lois remarking on how Stewie has been misbehaving.
Lois! Lois! Damn it, woman, pay attention to me!
Ow! Stewie, that's not nice.
She states that this is why and points out he doesn't spend enough time with their son and should try to bond with him.
I'm saying is that you just need to find an activity that you and Stewie can share. Oh, Peter, can you reach that box of rice?
The scenario takes an unsettling twist in a benign kitchen exchange.
Oh, Peter, can you reach that box of rice? Ow!
Oh, sorry, Lois.
Stewie chuckles at that point, and Peter takes it as a signal to proceed.
Hey, you think that's funny? Hey, you like that? Hey, Lois, you want some beans with that rice?
Ow!
The physical attacks get more brutal until Lois is pushed out into the floor with Stewie giggling all the while.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm bonding with Stewie.
Violence, however, extends beyond the household. Peter throws Lois in the trunk of a car and drives to a river with Stewie inside. They shove the car into the water with Lois inside. And then drive off to get something to eat and watch television. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Family Guy content.